backing down. Come on, feel the rhythm. Ooh. When the shadows lurk, you're my guiding star. Cutting through the darkness, no matter how far. Side by side, what we face, we embrace. Soul to soul, intertwined in our space. Fight the fears that come at night. Half-life sisters in the light, we unite. We're the sirens. In the silence we roar. Bound by blood that's thicker than war. In the chaos, we find peace. We're the storm. Half-life sisters, fearless, we're reborn. United pulses in the cosmic fray. Holding back the night, turning skies to day.
Time is up, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. Welcome to Talk and Play. HalfLifeSistah is back. You have officially entered into the Chit-Chat Vibe Session of the stream. I have me today, my sidekick, my assistant and co-host, Sir Torfil. Please download our people.
Hello, people. Oh, let me center my happy ass. Okay.
As well as our special guest co-host, Big Groot. Stay with our people, baby.
Hello, everybody.
He's Big Groot because the word big comes from his heart, baby. He has a big heart and a big brain. You know what I'm saying? And his voice is just really big and amazing. So how about Amaya, our daughter? She uses ChatGPT almost on a regular basis. You would say on a regular basis. And the voice, did I tell you guys it's already getting old? The voice of her chat person sounds almost identical to Groot. Beautiful voice. And listen to that smile, that laugh. It's just so infectious. I love it so much, baby. Keep it coming. Really though. Let me get this timer set. And we're going to go into our hot topic. Hopefully have at least one hot topic for today.
You want to hear something interesting about ChatGPT?
I do.
When you cheat and use ChatGPT to write yourself, let's say, your homework or paragraph or an article or whatever, ChatGPT embeds characters within the text that cannot be seen by you, nor will they print on paper.
What does that mean?
That means there's a special program out there that teachers or you or anybody else can use. You can upload that document, and that document will then show all those characters, telling you right then and there that this person did not do their own work but used ChatGPT to do it.
I don't know how that works. Like, how would you're saying if I were to upload some work online or something like that?
Let's imagine that you are in college, your teacher tells you to write a report about what me and Groot just talked about, the LA riots. You're too lazy to research the LA riots, so you go on ChatGPT and say, "Hey, write me a thing about the LA riots." ChatGPT will write you a little paper that says LA riots. You give that to the teacher now. The teacher can literally upload it to this website or to this thing, and it'll show him that's whether you did the work yourself or whether it was done by ChatGPT, because ChatGPT will insert little computer characters all over the page to let people know. It's kind of like security measures on a dollar bill.
Man, they tripping, man. They tripping.
Yeah.
Who
I didn't know
needs that?
either. I saw that the other day.
Is that something that's newly implemented or something like that?
I think it's been doing it for a little bit now, but yeah, they literally have something now in the text. You don't see it. When you look at it on the screen, it's invisible to you. But when you run it through that special program, it decodes that page and then we'll show all those characters that were put in by ChatGPT to prove that it was not done by you.
That's pretty hilarious. That is pretty
Yeah, right?
hilarious. Hi, baby. Hi, Yono. Hi, Sugar Pie. So cute. All right, thank you for that. That's disappointing. All right. You know, I wish they did that for copyright stuff as well, like the work that you're creating and stuff like that, and logos and not logos, but yeah, logos as well as like slogans and things like that. That'd be cool if they did that for that as well. You know what I'm saying? So people can't steal each other's work. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so far we have in chat, Yono is in the house as well as my baby, my sister from a better mister. Steph is in the house. Oh my gosh, I am so happy to see your name across the screen, baby. I really, really am. How, all things considered, how are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Let me know, baby. So nice to see you here, baby. Love you so much. So wonderful. She was in her space in the medical facility, and she was still communicating with me, and I truly appreciate that, baby. I was trying to harass her, you know what I'm saying? Because I could be an harasser, but I didn't do it. Also happy to be back.
Doggies.
Your doggies? Oh, let me get them on the screen. How you doing today, Yono, baby? How was your day? How was your day? And Miss Luna is also in the house, baby. Yes, indeed. Hi, Sugar Pie. I see we got some requests over here waiting in the wing, ready for us. Hold on. What the hell? And so, Groot, you were playing, what's the game? Helldivers? Helldivers 2. Wasn't that the game that we were playing before, Satorfil?
Yes.
Before it hit the brakes?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
That was it.
Doing? Oh my god, when I first started using stream avatars some years ago, whenever there were any issues with it, my life was over. I felt like my life was over. Oh my god, it felt devastating if I couldn't load my avatars, if it just wasn't connecting for whatever reason. Oh my god, it hurt. I couldn't focus on the stream, guys. I'm letting you know right now. I did a good job pretending I was, but baby, I couldn't focus on the stream. My life was over. So I'm here in live time, real time. You guys have seen me fumble with it. I'm like, oh, what's happening? Gotta be professional though. You know what I'm saying? Keep a straight face. Whatever. So Tofa, how has your day been, baby, so far?
Grocery shopping, that was pretty much it. I didn't do much today. It was pouring out here for a while, so I decided, I'd stick around close.
Okay, yeah, it was raining over here a little bit as well. Not too heavy. Work day finished in a triumph, so all good. Now chilling with a glass of wine. Yes, and hanging with his people. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm so happy to have you here with us, baby. Steph says, not feeling any better, but I have some new impressions and tools to make my daily life 5% easier than usual. Oh, baby. Oh my God. You're just such an awesome human being, and she does her best to just stay as positive as she can and to maintain perspective. And I'm so proud of you, baby. I know this is not easy. So proud of you. I hope you're proud of yourself too. Hopefully you'll get more than 5% better. Let's hope for 10. How about that? Let's aim high. 10% better. Okay. which we all want to know. What does Truffle do with his days and as a retiree? You want to fill us in again?
I do whatever I want to do, which is the beauty of it. So there is no set anything. It's great.
Yeah, but have you created any routines for yourself? New routines, we should say. That's what we're trying to get at.
I spend a lot of time at the pool, except for today, because they don't let you out when it's raining. But other than that, I mean, they do have an indoor one. I just didn't want to use the indoor one today. But yeah, it's normally I just go to the pool, do a lot. Whoa, shit.
I saw him like, okay, you got a little fancy. Just zooming in on him, make sure we're listening. We're paying attention.
I didn't do that.
Well, your camera decided, you know what, I'm going to do. It was probably, do you have it connected to chat or something like that? Or some kind of AI? They probably mad at you for telling on them.
Last speed, let me zoom back out. I didn't do it. There we are. It did it on its own. But no, I just enjoy my days, having a good time.
Mm-hmm. You don't talk for saying. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Taking people shopping.
Hope I only gone when it's gone. Hopefully I only gone when it's gone. We all have to be positive. Oh, except HIV. Oh my goodness. I get you. Okay, yeah, you do. That is true. We have to stay positive. Absolutely. Absolutely stay positive, baby. Not feeling any better though? Damn. I'm trying to stay positive. Let me stay focused. One of the greatest things that's been happening lately is Orion. He has been really finding his voice. You know, things that he used to eat for the longest, now he doesn't really care for it as much. And, you know, before when you would ask him, ready to eat, he doesn't really say anything. He just eats. Now when you ask him, ready to eat, he's like, no. Don't want to eat, no. I say, you sure you don't want to eat? No. And when he's ready to eat. I'm like, you ready to eat? Yes. Yes, I'm ready to eat. And so that's that. That's a big deal because once they start speaking for themselves, and, you know, you ask them a question, they're actually able to understand and respond. That is very good. So he's doing that, and like I told you guys the other day, he is actually breathing more. So we've been teaching him for a little minute to, when you're frustrated, you know, when you're having big feelings, that it's okay, but it is important to take a deep breath. Just slow down and just. And when I tell you, it went from us, and we still encourage him to do it ever so often when he forgets and he needs a little nudge. But when I tell you that he is through the day, multiple times through the day, when he's getting frustrated, when he's trying to work on something, do something, it's not working, you'll hear him just, and he's just breathing out. He is so cute. I'm like, you should be proud of yourself, Orion. I see that you're breathing and you're taking your time. He's like, yes. Whew. And then earlier, because I got to get my time in with him before the stream starts, I was sitting with him. He's obsessed with pouring things. And one of his new obsessions is pouring, or fascinations, I would say, is pouring marbles and beads. Because I have a collection of marbles from our game Mancala, and I have a collection of beads from my crafting and whatnot. And he likes to pour them. And so because I'm trying to get him used to playing along with people, and he seems to feel like it's all for him. You're not supposed to touch it, play nothing. It's just you're there to watch him, to keep him company. Now, if I leave, he's gonna come and grab me and drag me down to the ground. But if I'm there only to watch him as he's enjoying himself. So I'm trying to get him used to like playing along, like, let's play together, you know? I can help you. Or I'd be like, can you help me? And I go to grab the marbles, whatever, to pour. And he's like, looking at the marbles. And after he's had enough of breathing, and he's like, no. And he'll take them from me and you know. But it's so cute watching him actually work on his breathing. Can you imagine how many kids will do so much better if we taught them how to manage their energy and their emotions and to dial things back and to breathe through it? I didn't learn that until I was an adult, and I still don't know how to do it. But he's teaching us that, yeah, it actually does work. You know? So yeah, that's my thing that's my what's happening now, guys. What's happening now. On a positive note, read my DM on your Discord, mean every word. Okay, baby, can I read it out loud to everybody, or is it just for me? Okay, I'm gonna totally do that. Okay, baby. All right, I'm gonna read it out loud. Let me hide you right quick, Satorfo. Actually, I can just use my phone. I'm so silly. So silly. Hi, baby. Hi. How you doing, Sugar Pie? Cheesecake Steak is in the house, as well as Chris in the house. What happened to you changing your name after the end of the month? That was I think 2 months ago. Change it back, please. Thank you. Jono says, love the fact that I found you streaming. Without it, I'd be with one amazing fellow human being short. Okay, I get it. Oh, so sweet. And you can never get to know too many of those. Oh, baby, that's so sweet. Oh, I love you too, baby. Thank you so much. That means everything to me. It really does. I'm happy that you guys found me. Well, not found me, but that you guys decided to come by and make your presence known. Because, baby, I didn't even know you were on Patreon all that time, Jono, until I saw a comment on the feed on Patreon with your face, and I saw that same face on YouTube, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that the same person? I'm like, oh my gosh, they're also not only, on Patreon, but they're also a member also. Oh my goodness, my heart was just smiling so wild, like that's mega love, right? So once I started streaming, it was nice to see that you joined me here on my streams as well, and you just blew it all up. You really did, baby. You really helped to kickstart the whole reaction situation. So thank you, baby. I'm happy that you found me and you came here as well. Who would have thought that me streaming would bring people to me, Because, I don't know. Like, you were there on Patreon, but so what was it? Why is it that when I started streaming, you came and just was like, I'm here. It's me. See me? What was it about that you didn't? Because you were very quiet on Patreon. Very quiet for the most part. So what is it about the whole live streaming thing that intrigued you so much, baby? And also, were you nervous to come and speak for the first time on the stream? I'm curious. Wolf is here? Let me see. Hi, baby. Oh, I love you so much. Thank you for everything you do. You're so wonderful. So wonderful, baby. I love you so much. Please be careful out on the streets. And it keeps telling me I can only change the capital sorts. Oh, okay, gotcha. It is what it is, indeed. You're right. You're right, baby. Your natural gravitational point. Oh, to where stardust collapses and starts to build. Why you gotta be poetic? Why are you doing this to me, Jono? Why? That is so beautiful, baby. Why haven't the other 57,000 people on YouTube gravitated to me? Wait, is Group with us? Is he on here? Is he muted?
I'm here.
Hey, baby. What do you think? Talk to me. Why is it that the 57,000 other people on my YouTube channel, they're not even blinking. They're not even blinking in this direction. What is it?
I think it's a issue of set it and forget it. You have a lot of subscribers who they may have caught some of your earlier videos or even videos you put out recently, and they either don't have the mindset of, you know what, I would love to see how she reacts to this in real time and how she interacts with her viewers. Just throwing this out there, you may want to just, if you ever have the energy one day that you normally don't stream or a time you normally don't stream, just jump on and maybe either do a few reactions to videos you've done reactions to before, but you didn't get a good feel for them,
Okay.
I know Wednesday, there was a song and you wanted to really do a versus, but you you held back.
I did. I did. Ah.
Maybe you can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, just I don't know. Look, Jono said it. You have a gravitational point to where people they feel drawn to you, your energy, and the community. So I think you can again choose one random day and just do a random stream where you're just scrolling through
Talking
YouTube
or just
and
chatting.
talking. Definitely. And I think that conversation with you and Sir Toyfield, you guys have always had good conversations to me where I'm like, damn, if this was a podcast or like a full-fledged 2 hour show with them talking about things, him giving his perspective and her own perspective and Wolf chiming in and everybody else, that will be awesome. Because again, I think you realize it, but I don't think you really actually truly realize it. There are not a lot of women like yourself
Oh, baby.
at all. So
I'm different.
you are. So like with Sir Torfil, he's saying things and you're disagreeing because you know you do those things. It's like you're in the 1% who
Yeah.
do those things. So
Gotcha, baby. Huh.
but that's just my 2 cents.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that as well. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I just always chalk it up to me being, as I feel I am in real life, an acquired taste, you know. But maybe, because I mean, like really though, I have all these people that are subscribed to me, and they come and they chime and they ask me to react to certain songs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love you, Sistah, you're great. But then when I go live, they don't come, and I think that they can take me in probably small doses. But you guys come here and sit with me for hours, and most of you stay for the entire stream. Like I can be streaming for 4, 5, 6 hours and you guys are here. That's like a level of dedication. So it's not just me, I think you guys are so special. You guys are really special, and your hearts are so beautiful, and you can see past certain things. And yeah, I just think that you guys really see me versus how others may see me. They might be a kind of a fan of me, but they're a fan of the idea of me. But you guys actually are a fan of me, the person, you know. Marilyn, that's my real name, because it's only you guys watching. The actual person that I am. Like you are attracted to that actual person, as I am with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a persona or a facade. You guys are here to truly connect, I feel, with me, the person. And then you get to be entertained at the same time. If that makes sense. That's how I feel. That's how I really see it. That's how I really see it. Because I've had a couple people come here that were not my regulars, and they'll request something and I never see them again. And that's because, again, they're coming here to pay for a service, right? And they only want that little service, and that's it. They don't really have an interest truly in me and being a part of all that I have going on. Does that make any sense to you, group?
Yeah, and I've noticed that myself.
Yeah.
I think I don't know these guys, these ladies, I don't know them, but I think they are afraid of try to say this. They're afraid of people. They are so used to the facade that a lot of streamers put up. You know, they pretend to be a certain way. You know, they look at their viewers as walking, talking wallets. And you get on your stream and you talk about things that bother you as a person, your evolution from, you know, point A to point, well, P or N, you know, because we're not at Z yet. We're still progressing, but they're not used to someone who is down to earth, capable of having conversations that are realistic, uncomfortable, funny. They're just used to someone with a filter, makeup, caked up on their face with a false setup, false persona. I can't think of that streamer's name, but I think she stopped streaming on Twitch, but her last few streams, she revealed, by the way, this entire setup behind me is not my actual room. This is basically a prop stage.
Really? Good for her.
Like it was the craziest thing to me, because I was like, she had a lot of these guys like fooled, like thousands and thousands of men just, donating to her, and then she was like, oh, by the way, this is not my actual room.
Interesting.
And I was like, whoa, Pokemon, whatever her name is. That's the
Pokemon.
Yes.
But they love that though. They love, they love that. They love these streamers that are like that though. They'll, subscribe and tip and everything. Like,
yeah, because they're not going to be told. I hate saying this, but it's such a great saying.
Please be honest.
They're not going to be told to walk outside and touch grass, as they say. You encourage people to have that balance in their lives. Hey, play video games, have fun. But the outside world does exist. People do exist. It's good to, interact with other people.
Yeah.
But again, that's just me.
Gotcha, baby. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on that. Okay. All right. There's different reasons, but I'm happy for the people that have found me and that have been sticking by my side. I'm very happy for you guys. Yes, I would love to have a lot, but Chaotic said it really well one time. I can't remember to repeat it verbatim, but he basically said something to the effect of, it's not about, I think Chris also, it's not about the what do you call it, like the quantity, but the quality
over quantity.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, there was a point when I was gaming and playing Team Fortress and everything like that. I got a lot of people watching me at once, and I would get rated and all that stuff, and they would subscribe, blah blah blah, and that wasn't my crowd. They were not my people, and I felt it was just performative for me, having to play video games just to make them happy, and I wasn't really being myself. And I felt that once I stopped, I stood away from that and just focus on chit-chat and doing the thing that I love doing, how this setup is today, they started like dwindling off, And so I feel that, I want people in my space, virtually or in real life, that are, that are like-minded, that are about what I'm about, kind of sort of, I just want people that actually understand me and that wants what I have to offer, and not me be performative or any of that stuff, but just truly just connect with me. And also, I think Chaotic said something, I'm not remembering it properly, but basically if I had a really big community, like as far as numbers, because you guys are big, you're just few in numbers, but if I had a lot of people over here watching me, hundreds of people, what have you, I would not be able to maintain the community atmosphere as it is right now. Because I can't imagine having to acknowledge 50, 60, 70. I mean, I would do it, but I'm just thinking, maybe this is just the way that it is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've always wanted. Yes, I would love more people here. I would love more requests, you know what I'm saying? But I feel really happy about what we have going, and I hope I can continue doing this, you know what I'm saying? I'm 50 years old. That's crazy sauce, guys. Groot, can you imagine, baby? 50. So I want to
definitely imagine.
Yeah, I lie, right? I'm doing it. But I want to be able to continue doing this now. I want to continue. I'm just so happy. I look forward to these streams. It makes me happy. I was telling Greek the other day, I'm like, this makes me happy. It really does. And I think it helps also to balance me. And me being able to talk to you guys on a regular basis, that's feeling for me. And what's wonderful is that before I came back to reinvent myself, I was very, very, so Topher can tell you, very, very iffy about communicating with people outside of the stream. So a few select people that I would talk to, of course, Chaotic is a good friend of ours. He's not included, but Groot, I would talk to Groot every now and then. McAce, there's a few on one hand probably that I would talk to that I had a real connection with, that I felt safe with. But now, knowing that all of you guys, I can just talk to you guys freely without feeling anything about anything and just be my whole self, that is such a wonderful feeling, because you guys are my community. And I've always wanted that. So I feel I have that now. So I'm just very happy. So while, again, you guys are probably getting something from me, I'm absolutely getting something from you guys as well. So it's just a community of friendship, familyship, whatever you want to call it. And it feels very authentic, and I love it so much. Now the timer is up. Thank you guys for indulging me. Before we go though, before we go to our actions, can you please give us your hot topics of Tourville? Because I know it's good.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Nothing like hyping it up and then it falls
I
flat,
talk
right?
so much. Yes. Yes.
So Megadeth. We all know them. They're very close to completing their final record, says Timu. I'm surprised about that name because when I saw it, I thought it was a misprint. Megadeth's guitarist Timu has shared a new video message which offered an update on the recording session for the band's final studio album. On August 14, Megadeth announced that the upcoming LP will be the band's last. So if you don't catch this last one, you're shit out of luck because that's it. The Dave Mustaine-led outfit will embark also on a farewell tour in 2026.
Okay.
The Megadeth will have a final album title, and the release date have yet not been made public.
They true.
Yeah, they pretty much, they're trying to hype it all up.
Yeah.
Most of the year we've been in the studio, trying to make the new music with songwriting and getting together and jamming and arranging the songs, recording demos, getting all the details right for the final take, slow crafting to craft the music into its best form. So they've also been traveling in between. So not only are they currently working on their final and last album, they've also been doing a couple of small shows here and there, just in between, I think.
Gotcha.
Maybe I need to get out of the other thing. But anyway, whatever. So long story short, if you are a Megadeth fanatic, this upcoming album will be their last. And keep an eye open because they are having quite a few of their tour dates from what I've seen is in Europe.
In Europe.
They're doing quite a few of them in Europe. So apparently they're doing a lot of traveling anyways because some of the people in the band obviously aren't American. So one of them has a studio in Zurich, Switzerland. The other one has one in Nashville. So they're constantly going back and forth. But yeah, so there's that coming up. So if you happen to be in Europe and you want to make a trip to Turkey on the 22nd of September, they'll be playing there with Disturbed. But
I'm just so afraid to fly, guys.
But the rest of the dates, I haven't been able to find enough of it yet. And also, like I said, they have not released an actual release date for the album yet or a title.
Gotcha.
Keep a lookout for that because it might be something you might want.
Okay. Thank you so very much. What an easy hot topic. I'm joking. Steph Wolf let me know that he picked up my package from you from the post office today. So I am super excited. I will be doing an unboxing. I don't want to wait, the whole weekend. The whole weekend and plus the next 3 days after that. But I will. I waited this long. I'll wait and do the unboxing live next Wednesday because he won't be home in time for me to open it. So thank you so much, baby. I'm excited. I cannot wait to eat whatever you sent me. I know you sent something to me to eat, so I'm excited. And I understand it was the longest 2 weeks of your life. I get that, totally get that. Also, I talk so much. Groot, do you have a hot topic, baby, or what's happening now, or anything you want to share? Or you good?
Kind of, and it's just touching briefly on what Sir Toyfield mentioned about AI. Saw a very frustrating YouTube video yesterday of a judge, I think state attorney, prosecutor, basically calling out and catching a defense lawyer using AI in affidavits and documentation. And yeah, so apparently he had been doing it so much.
What?
And so in depth that the state prosecutor, he was like, look, I submitted certain documents to his office and I got a response 2 hours later. He was like, that is unheard of. He was like, the amount of documentation and that I sent this firm to get a response in 2 hours just raised an immediate red flag.
Right.
And the judge's assistant is new to her job, but she was like, well, Your Honor, I can't find this particular case So I don't know if I'm doing my job correctly or what. And turns out him using AI, the AI system was pulling cases from other states.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so long story short, he used AI in a lot of his cases. The judge has now, I guess, submitted his name for investigation with the bar and some other things, and it was just it didn't sit well with me because I was thinking to myself, God forbid, you know, someone's life and freedom is depending on this guy.
That
And
is
he's just like, hey,
insane.
Chat GPT.
That
you
is
know?
insane. That's
So,
taking it too far. That is
yeah.
taking it too far. It really is. Oh my goodness. But I love you, chat.
It's frightening. I actually I timed it when you and Sir Toyfield were talking earlier. I put in a prompt to Chat GTP.
Get him right now. Come on now. Here's he
Chat
listening.
GPT. And I asked him to write a 2-page paper on the LA riots and racial discrimination.
Ooh.
Within a minute and a half, it gave
Ooh.
me an 800+ word count
Really?
paper.
And again,
Oh,
if you
my
put that through a
gosh.
certain other website, it will show you the hidden characters within that paragraph.
Gotcha.
That will tell you that it's that you didn't do your own work.
That's insane crazy.
Yep.
My goodness. Well, I mean, I think it's okay as long as you're not using for as an attorney, and I think that you could also, if you're using it for school, you can paraphrase it, and use that. Not let ChatGPT do it, but you paraphrase each paragraph, each. You know what I'm saying? You can do it that way. I think.
You have to, if you use somebody else's work, you have to annotate the source of it, which there's a whole
Oh, you're
drawn out
right.
way.
You gotta cite it.
You have,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
you have to write that way. You actually
Ah.
there's an entry paragraph and all kinds of special punctuation, hyphenation, and all kinds of other weirdness.
Well, then you could
And
also ask Chat to give you this where you cited this. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I just fix it, guys. That's it. No, I fix it. That's what you do. Chat, can you please post where you cite? Can you post where you got this information from? Yes, there you have it. I'm good. Gucci.
So did it give you the same names, Groot, that I gave you?
It actually did.
Yeah, I know. Everybody thinks that the Rodney King beatings were the start of the LA riots, and they had very little to do with it.
I mean, they had riots in that moment, but that's not the reason why that it was the LA riots was a thing. But I mean, they did protest and they did riot as a result of that, though. And I remember
They
that.
rioted because a Korean woman shot a 10-year-old in the back over a carton of milk, and she got probation and 400 hours of community service instead of a jail sentence. That's what kicked everything off in 1992. The girl was 10 years old. What the hell was her name? I say James, Latia, something. And
Yes. Yeah.
that's what really.
But
And the woman, she originally got a 15-year sentence. That the Korean woman got a 15-year.
She didn't
sentence,
serve
and
any
she-
time in prison, though.
No, she got
Probation.
probation
Yeah.
and 400 hours of community service,
Mhm.
and that's what kicked the shit all off completely.
People went crazy. They became
Sure did.
really passionate and very angry.
Yes, they did,
Yeah.
and rightfully so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, your camera is pretty fancy. You got one of those cameras that follow you around when you get up and stuff like that?
I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They have other cameras. I've always wanted one like that.
Okay, but you have a fancy camera.
No, I do. I know, but I mean, like one if I can take
Oh.
with me, like out of the house, if I'm gonna do some vlogging out of the house. I don't do vlogging because of that. Like I want to wash my hair and in the
I'll get you a
shower
little
and
drone.
I want to wash my hair in the shower. The little, this is what the day in the life of me, but I don't have the tools to be able to make it like nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
HD one.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta wash my hair. I can show y'all how to wash my hair. You know what I'm saying? It's important. Let me get some of these messages. I'm gonna breeze
that
into
kind of
these.
time.
kind of feeds into these. But you know what they do when they're putting these things together, they're not showing you the raw footage. They're showing you like little bits and pieces. So I'll be showing you guys the steps that I'm taking, but I'm not going to be like hours. You can't have an hour, 4 or 5 hour long or 3 day long process. You just nip it. You know, you snip some of it out of it. So I think it's just the fact people do not know what Twitch is, even if you explain it to them. But what about when I'm on YouTube, baby? They don't come to me on YouTube. Why don't I had somebody comment and I cracked up. But they commented. So Wolf posted in one of the I think a comment on one of the streams. Thank you, baby. That I start between 2:30 and some other time. And the guy corrected him saying, "You mean might start." Because apparently they've seen that I've been not starting at that time. And I'm like, I just laughed. So it was so funny to me for some reason. But I'm like, so you know I be streaming. You be seeing and clocking my streaming time. But you don't come and chime in and say hi? So they might pop in and see that we're here and realize she's old, she's boring, I'm out of here. And they probably also don't realize that this is, that's why Wolf posts that on the stream, that this is just to let them know that I'm live when I'm on YouTube. So they're probably confused by Chit-Chat Vibe Session. Like, she's not reacting to anything. What is she doing? And they leave. I don't know. It could be different things. Myriad things, whatever. It's fine. Please. So there's enough love to go around for the world. Indeed, baby, it is. Why don't you do a YouTube segment on explaining Twitch? Oh, that's a great idea. And what you do and how to get. Oh, that is. I don't know why. You know what it is? Because I hate what I would like to do is to take a snippet of me explaining it during the stream and post that. Because I hate. Or I can do a live as well and do that. But they're not even coming to their lives now. So it's like, what's the point? But I just don't like to sit in front of a camera and talk to it. That's weird to me. I just can't do it. That's why I couldn't do reactions by myself. I have to do them live. I don't know what's wrong with my brain grew. Why is it that I can't sit here and do a reaction by myself versus me doing it live? What does that mean, baby? You smart. Help me. You got a big brain.
I wish you would stop saying I'm smart.
You really are. you are smarter than me.
I just think you're one of those people who realize you get to embrace the energy and thoughts of others and expand on it, and you allow them to expand on your own thoughts and opinions. No shade to any other streamer out there, but I notice a lot of self-absorbed people don't want to hear the opinions of anybody else. They just want me. If you have to understand and accept what I just said, take it as law. And you're just like, hey, Sir Torfield, like what do you think? Wolf, what do you think? Luna, what do you think? And yeah, so I think you're capable of it, very much so, but I think you get a better bang for your own buck when you're allowed to, and you're accepting of other people putting in their own seasonings into your dish.
Nope, no salt, just a little, yeah. But listen, I think you might have a strong point in the beginning part, me feeding off of the energy, because I'm a big on energy. And if I'm just sitting here, I feel stale. I feel like I'm acting. It's weird. But when I'm here, and I know that you guys are watching, and I'm feeding off of whatever energy you guys are putting out. That is very, very true. So yeah, that's you hit the nail on the head with that, baby. Absolutely. It just feels really awkward. Like I don't know how. Kudos to all the reactors that are able to sit in front of the camera and to do reactions with nobody there, and they're talking to themselves or to the people without having anybody there at the same, I don't know how they do it. I respect them. I appreciate that. But I need my people with me while I'm doing these reactions. It just feels right. It feels right. And I love it. I love you guys' energy. I love having you guys here, So yeah, baby, thank you I'm so happy to have you here, crew. How much longer do I have you, baby? How many more days that you're going to be all mine? Oh my.
I think about another 3 weeks.
Wait. Oh, you said 6 weeks. You had a 6-week vacation. That's true. Okay.
Mhm.
Another 3 weeks. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's end the stream on YouTube. And we're going to make it do what it do, baby. It's Friday. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, please join me over on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description of the stream. And if you join us, you'll be able to be a part of my live reactions. They're a lot of fun. I have quite a few lined up so far. Very happy. Wow, guys, you guys are doing it today, huh? Sufjan Stevens. And that's the great thing about these reactions. I'm listening to so many different type of artists. Not just heavy metal, not just rock. You know, I listen to some rap, some country here and there. It's a lot of good stuff here, baby. You know, you guys are missing out a lot. All right. Also, Dance Gavin Dance, Mirror Shades, Madcap. Like, who are these people, right? You won't know unless you come here and watch it with us. A Day to Remember, Miracle, Love Bites. Who don't want little love bites in their lives? Come on now. We got a lot of good stuff here lined up. Join us here today. It's Friday. It's usually litty for your titty. And yeah, I'm sure once you come, you won't want to leave. Say bye for now, guys.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.